We are live at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona for Week 18 action where we have a division rivalry matchup as the Cardinals welcome the Seattle Seahawks in a game which, pending results in a couple moments, could have some massive playoff implications. Arizona currently holds a 13-3 record matched only by the one-seeded Dallas Cowboys, as their game against the Commanders is currently finishing up. If they lose, a Cardinal win will lock in the one seed for Arizona, and if history is to be looked at, they should get the win today. The last time these two teams met, Arizona got the upper hand by a score of 24-16, but this time they will be without superstar receiver Hollywood Brown as he dislocated his shoulder in practice. Now, many might think that Seattle might just roll over as they have nothing to gain at this game as they cannot reach the division title and their playoff spot is already locked in. But they want revenge for the loss and they want to build momentum, so they will be playing their starters no matter what. Which powerhouse of the NFC West will come out on top? It is just about time to find out as both quarterbacks have messages with their team hoping to inspire them for this game. And it is just about time. As with this kick, our game is on. Myers kicks us off, but Chili is back to receive. He takes out from his own end zone. Up the middle, met and driven down by Brooks. And that will bring out this Cardinal offense to start the day, led by the backup QB, Colt McCoy. And he has done an amazing job filling in for Kyler Murray for the majority of this season. And today will be his final day as a starter. And it may be his final regular season game of his career as well. Arizona starts the drive on the 25. McCoy under center. Connor the lone back. They go stretch right. Gets the edge. He goes stiff arm to Adams and he's driven out of bounds on the 32. A solid run to start the day for him. They end up giving him 6. 2nd and 4 now. They give to Williams, cuts inside, hits a pole, and set down from behind by Bush, and they mark him just short to set up 3rd down. So here is our first of the day from the 34, 1 yard, moves the sticks. Snap, handoff, gets a lane middle, across the marker, driven down by Diggs, but Williams does more than enough to get the first, and it looks like they want to go heavy on the run today. That right, there will be another 8 on the ground, up to the 42. McCoy drops back. He dumps off to Connor. He is met by Woolen and sent to the dirt near the 45. Way to make the easy play there. That first pass goes for 3. 2nd and 7 now. Back to Connor. Up the middle and quickly wrestled down by Jones. A very short gain on that one. They do end up giving him 1. So now it's 3rd and 6. From the 45-yard line. McCoy gets. Looking. Fires middle. Has Hamler, who turns up, met at the marker and sent down by the pair of Bush and Diggs. But that is enough for the first. And we did hear they wanted to continue to try and get him more involved in the game plan this week. Now they find themselves in enemy territory, switching to the pistol. And someone jumped. Now what's the call here?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
They get the defensive tackle Matthew Ioannidis on the early start, so that will end up being a free 5 yards for Arizona, now up to the 42-yard line. They hand off Connor, whole middle, and immediately tackled down by the former All-Pro Bobby Wagner. Down on the ticker, we have the results from the Cowboys game. Give to Con, no play action, waits, slings it left. Hits Hamler, brought down by a diving Woolen, but not until a second big grab from him moves them into the red zone for the first time today. We will get to that Cowboys result in a moment, but what a play this was. Hamler did an incredible job finding the perfect hole in the zone for McCoy to just have to lay it in for him for the easy grab. With the Dallas win down there, we will see all the backups enter the game after this drive. And what's the play? It's a stretch right. Moving wide, blocked from Ertz, gets the lane, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And in back-to-back weeks, it is James Conner, the man who has been riddled with injuries all season, who finds his way into the end zone for the score. Just the perfect blocking by the tight ends, and a great display of power at the end from Conner, pushes him through Adams on the goal line. And a lot of love being shown on the sideline. Prater for the point after. His kick is up, and good. So now Prater will kick us back off. Eskridge is back to return. He gets and takes the knee for the touchback in the end zone. And that will bring out the Seahawk offense for the first time today. Led out by Geno Smith, a forever reliable option who finally found his home here as a starter, in which he was named a Pro Bowler just last season, his first year starting for this team. Now let's see what he can produce in the rematch today. Backup unit for Arizona is now in. Seattle starts on the 25. Bunch set right. They give to Walk. No. Play action. Collier incoming. Rifles left. And it falls incomplete. Smith and Jigba tried to lay out for it, but the pressure from Collier was just too much. After the incompletion, we moved to second down. Gino gets. Fires left. And this time he has Lockett, who goes to the ground to secure the quick reception. Third down now. From the 32. 3 yards gets the first. Snap. Handoff. Walker moving left across the marker. Juco Charlotte. Chashire finally dragged down by Fenton near the 40. And this was a perfectly executed halfback draw to fool the defense and pick up the first. They do end up getting 9 on the run. New set of downs now. They snap. Slings left. And another for Lockett, who going to the ground to secure once more near the marker again. They do rule him just shy, so it's 2nd and 1 now. Metcalf in motion. He gets it on the sweep, gets the edge, across the 40, defense crashing, and they finally bring him down after crossing the 35. And it's not often we see him get involved in the run game, but he has the strength to get it done. His blockers did such a great job to set the edge, and then all he had to do was turn on the burners to get the big yardage. And he even threw in the stiff arm at the end as well. Just dominance from their lead receiver. As the sweep went for 17, now up to the 33. Give to Walker, daylight up the middle, stiff arm for Hughes, still going, and finally brought down. But not until he gets his squad inside the 15, and to give them a chance to respond with their own entrance inside the red zone. That's another 19 on the ground on the 14-yard line. Stretch right, and it's cut off and driven down by Sanders. A big-time play by the second-year linebacker to halt the momentum and drop Walker behind the line. That goes down as a loss of 4, backed up to the 18. Ball is snapped. Gino standing tall. Throw short for Lockett once more, and that will get back the lost yardage. So now, it is 3rd down. 9 yard gets the first, 13 gets the score. They stay pass. Rolls out left, turns and fires, and he can't get enough on it. He had Smith and Jigba wide open, but could not connect, and now they will have to settle for the field goal try. So here's Myers for the kick from 30 yards out. Dead center. His kick is up and good. And with that, they move the score to Arizona 7, Seattle 3. Myers now kicks us back off. Bocelli back to receive once more. He takes out from the goal line. Cuts right. Met and forced down. There he is near the 25. And now the backup offense will enter as this graphic has not been updated, but Dallas did win today, meaning Arizona cannot clinch the 1 seed with a win. Under 3 minutes left in the first, Blau steps up under center, Clement the lone back. He drops back, throws middle for Togei, and he's quickly tackled down by a pair of defenders, a nice completion to get him started. The catch goes for 7, 2nd and 3 now. They go stretch right. Cuts upfield, fighting, and he is finally down by Wagner for little to no gain on the play. So, it's 3rd down now, from the 31. Need to reach the 34 to convert. Blau drops back, fires left, has Pascal. He turns upfield, he has daylight, 2-man in pursuit. Brooks misses, and so does Witherspoon. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Cardinals! And once again, in back-to-back weeks, it is Zach Pascal who makes an explosive touchdown grab to extend the lead for his team. They had no safety help over the top, so when Pascal found the gap, there was no one downfield to stop him as he took it all the way. What a play! Prater for the point after. His kick is up and good, and that will double their point total as that is 2 touchdowns in just the first quarter. Seattle back with the ball, starting on the 25, looking to respond. Gino gets, waits, Collier forcing him out of the pocket, and he just throws this one away. Great work by Collier to get him off his spot on that one. Moving to 2nd down, switching to the I form. They pitch it right. Nowhere to go, and Walker goes down in the backfield. That is another TFL for Myjai Sanders, and he wins off the edge to drop him behind the line. That is a loss of 4. So now it's 3rd down, needing 14 to move the chains. Ball is snapped. Patient. Rifles left. finds Lockett, who gets decked by Chachere, but he holds on. A massive connection between these two veteran leaders gets them what they needed out of that one. Just the perfect timing on this one if we can get another look at it. Perfect timing and placement to get this one in between the zones, and great grit to hold on through the big time hit. They get 17 on the grab, nearing the end of the quarter. Snap, give to Walker, met, and he is dropped with a nice tackle from White. And with that play there, we will officially reach the end of our first quarter of play with the Cardinals backups holding strong by a score of 14-3. Our second quarter begins with the Seahawks driving, currently finding themselves at midfield. They snap. Gino, moving right, unloads deep, but this one is pushed too far out of bounds. And he was looking for Eskridge on that one. That will bring us back to third down from the 50, needing to reach the 41 for the first. Steps back, fires right, and this one is thrown away once again. The pressure is starting to overload the Seattle line, and now they will be forced to punt. So, now out comes Dixon for the kick. Standing on the 31, he boots it away, and this one will be flying out of bounds near the 20. And as the Cardinal offense returns to the field, let's see if they try to look to Pascal again after that big-time touchdown grab. Arizona now takes back over, starting on the 22. What is the call to start? They give to Clement, and swallowed up by Ngakoue. He gave him no chance to make anything out of that. He ends up losing one on the run. 2nd and 11 now. Blau gets, and he unloads deep for Pascal. And he can't come down with it. Great coverage from Witherspoon one-on-one there. So we end up returning to third down from the 21, needing 11 to convert. They snap. It's a screen. It gets to Clement. Smith drops one towards the sideline, met at the marker by Bush. And they bring him down. They say he got just enough. First down, Cardinals. If we can get another look at this play, the line did so well to get out in front quickly, and Clement pushed for the exact distance he needed to extend this drive. That is 11 on the completion, now to the 32. Now they hand off Clement, hits the hole and drop near the original line of scrimmage. Got that lost yardage back there. I'm sorry, he's gotten quick to force the loss on that one. Ngakoue there. That will move them back about 2, they're going to say. So now they will set up for 2nd and 12. Hand off Clement. Hits the hole and drop near the original line of scrimmage. There is that lost yardage back. Now we have another third down here early in the second quarter. Still needing 10 for the first. Blau does get patient. Takes off right. Being chased by Taylor. He's hit and the ball is out. It's loose. And it rolls out of bounds. Arizona got so lucky. And that is disaster avoided for them. Blau just got sloppy, losing his grip on the ball. And he got so incredibly lucky. It was hit just enough to roll onto the sideline. And after the punt, Seahawks have possession once more, starting on the 35. Gino gets. Throws short for Fant, and he is immediately dropped by White to hold it to a short gain on the catch. That reception goes for 3. 2nd and 7 now. They give to Walker, up the middle, breaking tackles, and eventually sent down by Williams. A nice run there to set up third down. Here it is, 3rd and 3 from the pistol. They hand off Walker. Gets caught behind the block, and it costs him as he is wrestled down by the pair of Fenton and Dimukije, and that will force the 3 and out for Seattle. Simmons got enough force to push the blocker back into Walker, and that would ultimately cost him the opportunity at the first. After trading punts, Arizona has possession once more, starting on the 17. Blau, rolling out right, eyes downfield, steps up, and he is swiftly sent out of bounds on the play by Jones at the 20. A nice little scramble there. 2nd and 6 now, under 7 minutes left in the half. Ball is snapped. Scans, dumps off for Connor, makes a move on Jackson, and gets wrapped up by Wagner after a fancy move makes something out of nothing. So, here is third down from the 24, needing 3 to avoid another 3 and out. They give to Clement. No, play action. Waits, slings it left, and he has Togei A drag down out of bounds by Brooks, and his second catch of the day is a nice one as it extends the drive for them once again. The tight end got great separation on the break, and it made an easy throw for Blau to connect on. Another 17 through the air, up to the 41. Another pass here. Fires middle, and off the mark. He was looking for Bocelli, who had a step downfield. After the incompletion, we move to second down. Blau gets again, standing tall. Rifles middle, and it's dropped. This time it hits Bocelli's hands, and he still can't bring it in. And it looks like the rookie guard, John Gaines, was a little shaken up with a bruised shoulder, but he will stay in the game. Another third down here from the 41, still needing 10 to convert. They snap. Looking. Sliding right. Slings it deep. Togai cannot bring it in. A great effort, but a well-timed hit from Jamal Adams jars that one loose to force another punt for the Cards. Seattle back with the ball, starting on the 15 from the shotgun. Gino gets. Lawrence breaks through, spins out left, fires, looking, fires downfield. He has dropped behind by Simmons. He had Lockett, but that is a heads-up play to wait till the last possible moment. They get 12 on the grab, under 5 minutes now. Give to Walk, no play action, slings it middle, and Lockett holds on for another big one. But there is a Seahawk down on the play, and it's their center, John Feliciano. And he will get checked over by the training staff as he is grabbing at that arm. That is another 19 for Lockett on the play. 4 yards shy of midfield now. Give to Wall. No, another play action. Fires left. He found Fant, but he could not hold on. A great find to sneak it into the hole. But Fant has to hold on to ones like that. So now it's second down. Now they hand off, looking for another, but there is not one as he is quickly dropped by Barnes near the line of scrimmage on that one. Back to third down for Seattle from the 46, still needing 10. Ball is snapped. Takes off back left. Pressure coming, and he tosses this one away as Cameron Thomas nearly got home to drop him for the sack. That will end up being another punt and another possession for the Cardinal offense. They will start on the 23-yard line. Blau gets, waiting, moving right. Nwosu closing. Blau gets it away. And off the mark. He was looking downfield, just could not connect. But what strength to prevent the sack on that one. Second down now, bunch set right. They stay pass. Looks, fires left, and another miss. He was looking for Bocelli, but he got caught on a block coming across the field. And just like that, it's 3rd and 10, looking to avoid the 3 and out. They snap. Pressure off the edge, and he goes down, and he can't escape this one, as this is a sack on the play for the 6th-year linebacker, Uchenna Nwosu, and he simply dominated Kelvin Beachum on the right side, and that's why he was benched earlier this year. Just such a nice revenge moment for Nwosu. Now out comes Hawk for the punt, standing in his own end zone. He boots it away. Lockett is back to receive. He calls for the fair catch, and he fields it at the 43. And now as the Seahawks return to the field with great field position and just over 3 minutes on the clock, this looks like the perfect chance to bring this game closer. Can they capitalize? 3:14 on the clock. Need to go 57 yards for the score. Give to Walker. No. Play action. Slings it crossbody, and he does connect with Walker, who gets the feet in bounds. But the flashy play ends in a very short gain. They only give him one. Going empty now. Gino gets. He rifles right, has Fant, who quickly steps out of bounds after marked out on the 48. Now that sets up a critical third down here, 2 yards shy of midfield, needing 5 for the first. They snap. Fires left, has Lock, no, he drops it. Some of the most reliable hands on the team. Drops a massive one there, and Arizona escapes this one once again. Here's Dixon for the punt, standing on the 34. He gets it, boots it away. Bocelli is back to receive. He takes from the 9, jukes out Brown, but there is nowhere for him to go as he's dropped near the 15. And now Blau and company get the chance. One play before the warning. Can they extend their lead? They will end up starting on about the 14-yard line 2 seconds before the warning from the shotgun set. They just give to Connor. Powers forward through a defender, and he is marked down as that will bring us into the 2-minute warning with the Cardinals still on top by 11. Final 2 minutes of the half now, after the 1-yard gain from Connor. Now it's 2nd and 9. Blau gets, sliding back, Floats it right for Bocelli and just out of reach. That could have been a massive connection there. So now we will return to third down from the 15, minute 54 left on the clock. They snap. It's a screen. It gets to Clement, but he can't escape Bush as he goes down quickly, and Seattle calls timeout. Back is Hawk to punt the ball back, standing on his own goal line. He hesitates, but he boots it away. There's a flag down. Lockett back to receive as he calls for the fair catch on the 40. But what's the flag for on this one?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh my, they get the rookie linebacker Derek Hall for roughing the kicker. So that will save this Arizona drive and give them a free 15. A massive mistake from them as Blau drops back. Moving around the pocket. Steps up, dives forward before getting hit. And nice work to make something out of it there. The officials end up giving him 6 on the play. Under a minute 20 now. Snap. Handoff Connor. Met and quickly spun down by Jones for no gain. A big time play there. They have under a minute now. 3rd and 4 from the 35. The ball is snapped. Looking, slides right, fires downfield, and Togei has it near the sideline. A phenomenal grab against the tight coverage from Adams, and this one will get them into enemy territory. Blau just gave his guy a shot there, and some great poise shown to complete the catch. The clock is stopped at 51 seconds, still all 3 timeouts. Snap, give to Connor, up the middle, cuts right then left across the marker, spun down by Diggs in another big time play as they will continue to let this clock tick down. Saving those timeouts, they are under 30 seconds up to the 30-yard line. Blau gets. He escapes right. Rifles downfield. And it falls incomplete. Pascal had no idea that was coming to him, and he had no chance to make a play. 19 seconds now. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Ball is snapped. He fires deep left, and it hits the dirt. Incomplete. Oh, what would have been another Pascal touchdown if they connect. 3rd and 10 now. 16 seconds left. Can they convert? Blau drops back. Throws short for Clement, but he can't escape Adams. He is brought down well short of the line to gain with that, and they will let the clock tick all the way down. And here they go. They call the timeout with 2 seconds left on the play clock. And now they will be settling for the field goal to end the half. So, here is Prater for the field goal try from 41 yards out. Right hash. His kick is up and no good. He could not bring it back inside the upright. And Seattle doesn't end up paying for roughing the kicker call, as that will bring an end to our first half of action, with the Cardinals leading the Seahawks by a score of 14-3, but it should have been 17. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction. Let's take a look around the league today. Over in Santa Clara, the 7th-seeded Niners currently find themselves with a touchdown lead over their division rival Rams as they near the end of the second quarter. A win for San Fran would set up a 3rd classic between them and Arizona in the wild card round of the playoffs. Just south of there in Los Angeles, it looks like the Chargers' playoff hopes are whittling away as they find themselves down 24 already against a red-hot Chiefs team where Patrick Mahomes has missed just one singular pass thus far. And out east in Charlotte, it was the Panthers who claimed the NFC South crown as they won 17-7 over the Buccaneers as they dominated Baker Mayfield, picking him off an astounding 3 times in their season finale. And now, we can move back to Arizona. We have had an amazing game where the Cardinals starters set the tone early, and the backups have kept the pressure on after. This classic will continue. Thank you for this halftime break here, and let's send you back to the field for the second half of action. Prater kicks off our second half. Eskridge is back to receive. He takes the knee for the touchback, and that will bring out the Geno Smith-led Seahawks offense to start the second half, and they need to step it up as 3 points is not their standard. They have done much better than that, but they will be starting on the 25, going with a heavy look. They give to Walker. Thomas has a hold, and he gets off the block to bring him down. An incredible effort to drop Walker behind the line once more. What a way to start the drive. They lose 1 on the run. 2nd and 11 now. Geno waits, Slings it right. Has Eskridge, who immediately gets drilled by Williams. And that will set up a manageable 3rd down for them. Here it is. From the 31. 4 yards moves the sticks for them. Ball is snapped. Standing tall. Rolling out left. But he can't get away. The second-year linebacker, Cameron Thomas. And he single-handedly ruined this drive, as that is a sack on the play. Gino tried to create some time here, but Thomas was just too quick to get there and send him down to prevent the gain from happening. Out comes Dixon for the punt, standing on the 5. He boots it away. Bocelli back to receive again. He takes from the 38, steps up and quickly ripped down by a horde of defenders. And now the Cardinal offense gets their first chance of the second half with the ball. They start with some great field position on the 43. Blau is under center. They go, stretch left, gets the edge, across the marker he goes, jukes inside Diggs, and Brooks comes over to bring him down short of the 40, and that might be his best run of the entire day. They end up going down as a 15-yard gain, now into enemy territory. They do give to Connor, goes up the middle, spins off one, Wagner comes over to clean it up, and they continue to emphasize the run now. That is 2nd and 6. Cards go split back here. Blau gets. He is moving out right. Daly pancakes one, stepping up and taking off across the marker, and he goes out of bounds to avoid the hit from Love. Another nice scramble from Blau there. That one ends up going for about 6, and now they go empty. Ball is snapped. He unloads deep left. And it's incomplete. Taking a shot for Walker and just barely overthrown. He had Witherspoon beat as well. Moving to 2nd down now from the 31. Give to Clement. No. Play action. Rolling right. He throws on the run. And this one falls incomplete as well. He was looking for Pascal crossing on this one. 8:25 left in the 3rd quarter. Now we have 3rd down. Needing 10 for the first. They snap. Looking. Escaping right again. Nwosu chasing. Takes a shot downfield. And this one is overthrown. He had a shot at Bocelli, but just sent it way too deep downfield. So now here is Prater for the field goal try. After missing his left from 48 yards out. Right hash. His kick is up. And it is good. And that is redemption for him, as he now makes this a 2-touchdown game here in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks back on offense. Starting on the 25. Block at the lone receiver. They give to Walker, splits the blocks, but he is caught from behind by Ledbetter to save a massive initial run on the drive. That carry goes for about 6, switching to the pistol look. Gino gets, scanning, pressure coming, steps right, rifles downfield, and he has Smith and Jigba, quickly brought down by multiple defenders. Gino is distributing this ball very well to his multiple weapons today. That catch will go down for a gain of 18, 1 yard shy of midfield now. Ball is snapped. Moving right as blitzers crash, and he throws it away as he gets drilled by Williams. What a play to get rid of that one, but the blitz got home too easy. Moving to 2nd down now from the 49. 3rd straight pass. Tosses left for Smith and Jigba. Turns upfield as he is tackled down by Thomas, and a great read will set up 3rd down. Now into enemy territory from the 44, needing to reach the 41 to convert. They snap. Fires left, has Fant, but he can't hold on as he gets rocked by Barnes. A massive play by the former Packer there. So now out comes Dixon for the punt. Standing on the 42. He boots it away. And this one flies out way too fast. A poor punt as it goes out of bounds at the 30. And as the Arizona offense retakes the field, James Conner has gotten a decent amount of reps to get him ready for the playoffs. And he's had a great day thus far. Blau and company back with the ball, starting on the 30. Clement the lone back. He gets the handoff, moving right, and dropped by a pair of linebackers. And one of the best runs thus far as he has struggled today. That one goes for 5. 2 receivers set. Give to Clement. No, play action. Rolling left. Turns and fires. And he has Togehi dragged down by Brooks. But that was an impressive connection between the two for the catch. His 4th goes for 8, up to the 43. Give to Connor, moving left, jukes inside Diggs, stiff arm for Adams, and he has finally fought down near midfield. Another nice run for Connor there. Another 7 on the ground for him, up to the 50. Blau gets, pump fakes. He takes off right towards the sideline. Driven out of bounds near the marker, but not until he creates a positive gain for us to get a 3rd and short. Officials give him 2 on the scramble, so now it's 3rd and 1 from the 49. Give to Connor, patient, across the marker, breaks the tackle, finally spun down by Witherspoon, and that carry puts him over 50 yards on the day, averaging 5.5 per. That one does end up going for 7, 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Ball is snapped, escapes right, hit as he throws, and this one gets straight out of bounds. The play made by Nwosu once more. Back to 2nd down from the 42. They go stretch left again, getting wide. He breaks off Brooks, and Clement is finally sent down by Ngakoue after crossing the 35, and he may be starting to get hot here. Now it is 3rd down from the 34, and he needs to reach the 32 to convert. Give to Clement, no, play action. He unloads, deep middle, taking a shot, and it falls out the back of the end zone, and now they have a decision to make as it is 4th down. And they will be going for it. I formation. Ertz gets lined up at the fullback position. He gets pushing, fighting, finally dragged down, and they say he's just short. A massive stop for Seattle on 4th down there. I'm not sure Ertz has ever had this role before, but he gave it a great effort, but he was just inches shy. And that turnover on downs will bring the Seattle offense back on the field. And this is some great field position to work with for them. Can they make this failed 4th down conversion pay for Arizona? They have under 3 minutes in the quarter. Starting on the 33, they are set. Geno gets, waits, unloads, deep left for Smith and Jigba, but this one goes too far wide, out of bounds, incomplete. Moving to 2nd down, staying in the pistol. They snap. Fires left. This time he does have Smith and Jigba, and he is quickly sent out by Fenton. Good work to hold him short. Another 3rd down for Geno from the 39. 3 yards moves the sticks. Another pass call. Rifles right. Another for Smith and Jigba. Met at the marker, ripped down by Hamilton. And they say he is just short. A phenomenal tackle from the 30-year-old corner. And that will force yet another 3 and out. After the punt, Arizona with the ball once more. Starting on the 17. Give to Clement. Moving left. And he gets decked to drop him after a solid run to begin the drive. They do give him 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7 now. It's a stretch right. Moving wide. Turns upfield. And met by Adams, who stops him on the spot. Great positioning to keep him short of the 1st down marker. That brings us to 3rd down from the 26. 1 yard moves the chains. Give to Connor. No, play action. Fires left. Now for Connor across the marker. Tries to push out Wagner, but he cannot get away. But that is more than enough to get the 1st down, continuing his good performance. And that will indeed be bringing us to the end of our 3rd quarter, with Arizona's backup unit still holding that 17-3 lead. Our final quarter of play begins with the Cardinals driving. New set of downs from the 34. They go stretch right. There's a flag down. Jukes inside Woolen. Tackled down by the pair of Adams and Wagner. But let's see what the penalty flag is. And they get the rookie guard John Gaines on the hold, so that will negate the play. And now they are backed up a little shy of 10 yards. Blau gets sliding back, rifles, and Pascal cannot come down with it. A great effort, but the double coverage from Diggs and Witherspoon was just too much. Moving to 2nd down now. Pistol look here. They give to Clement. Going. And he's tracked down by Diggs. And that will get all of the yards back that were lost on the penalty. Here we go. They decide to go empty here, setting up for 3rd down from the 36. Ball is snapped. Looking. Pocket collapsing. Evades the pressure. Stepping up. Turns right and dives forward, and they give it to him. Some creative scrambling saves him from a sack and gets him enough of a gain to pick up the 1st. Wow, what a play. That went for 9. New set of downs now. Handoff Clement up the middle and falls forward through the tackle from Wagner. And this 10th ranked Seattle run defense has had no answer for Arizona, as they have already crossed 130 as a team. That run went for 5, now up to the midfield. Give to Khan. No. Play action. Fires middle. Finds Bocelli. Quickly spun down by Adams. But he finally do it. His first catch of the day. And it's a very impressive one at that. What a connection there. Blau places this ball perfectly to get just over the head of the covering bush. And Bocelli brought in the uncontested grab. That will be a 33-yard completion. Now into the red zone. They give to Clement. Met by Diggs and dragging him. He's finally marked down inside the 10. But incredible fright from him as this number 1 ranked defense in yards allowed looks like they're starting to get tired. Now to the 9. Under 9 minutes left. 2nd and 2. They snap. Slings it right. And it's batted away by Woolen. He tried for Hamler one-on-one. But he never had a shot at this. And now we have a 3rd down. 2 yards gets the first. 9 gets the score. Blau drops back. Throws short for Pascal. And he's in. Touchdown Cardinals. And his bestest game just a week ago, as Zach Pascal has now picked up 2 receiving touchdowns on the day. This one much easier than the last. If we can get another look, he just ran a simple crosser here, but with no one covering that right side. He just took a few extra steps and he found his way across the goal line for 6. And we are seeing that this receiving core has a bright future as they celebrate on the sideline. Prater for the point after. His kick is up and good. And with that, they extend their lead to 21. Seattle not out of this just yet, but they need to get it together. They need points quick. They do give to Walker. Going right, turns upfield, breaks off Thompson as Hamilton arrives as backup. But they say he got enough, and that will move the chains with just 1 play. 10 yards on the carry, up to the 35. Geno gets, fires left, has Smith and Jigba met, and he is pulled down by the pair of Williams and Fenton. And he has had a solid day thus far, as that is his 5th of the game. Gain of 8 on the reception, 2nd and 2. They snap. Quick fires, Metcalf bobbles it up and it hits the dirt. A dangerous way to drop it, but they avoid disaster nonetheless. Back to 3rd down, need to reach the 45 for the first, under 7.5 minutes left. Ball is snapped. Rifle is left. And he has Lockett as he's immediately dropped by Fenton. And that will indeed keep this drive moving for Seattle. Another 15 through the air. Now into enemy territory. 4th straight pass. Standing tall. Fires middle and off the mark. He wanted Lockett again. But Barnes was ready to lay the wood on him. That stops the clock. 2nd and 10. Geno gets. Patient. Throws short for Eskridge, and he is sent down by the pair of Barnes and Chachere, and they have to keep the pace up at this point. They do end up getting 7 on the catch. Now it's 3rd and 3 from the 36. Another pass call. Looks, rifles middle, and he has Smith and Jigba wide open as he is down near the 25. And now they're closing in on a score. That grab goes for 12, going with a 3 tight end set. Throw for Lockett, takes, and he is speared down by Hamilton. Tried to catch them with a surprise there. They do get 5 on it. 5 minutes remaining. Geno drops back, scans, rolls out left, and he can't escape as he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the pair of Sanders and Thompson, and now they create a difficult situation here on 3rd down. Sanders just won off the right side. And chasing Geno left, and all that was left for Thomas was to wrap it up to be on cleanup duty. They do end up losing 12 on that one. Backed up to the 31. They don't need it all here. Ball is snapped. Pocket collapsing. Escaping left again. Throws crossbody, and he cannot connect. He tried to find Fant, but it was just too much. So now they will have to go for it. 4th down, needing 17 to convert. You have to think, yes, they are staying past. He looks, slings it middle, has a wide open man, turns upfield, met, fights forward through Hughes, and they mark him down at the 1. But that is a massive grab from Smith and Jigba, and it puts them on the doorstep of getting the score. Under 4 minutes now. 1 yard out, handoff Walker, and he's in, untouched. Touchdown Seahawks. And their first touchdown of the game now adds some drama to this one, as that officially brings this to a 2-score game late in the 4th. Now's the time to see if they can get it done. So, here we go. Here is Myers for the point after. All of this is essential. His kick is up, and it is good. And after a 12-play, 76-yard drive, Seattle moves the deficit to 14. And now it looks like, yes, it looks like they're going to be setting up for the onside kick. They want to go for it now. With 3:41 on the clock, Myers boots off of Barnes, and Seahawks recover. And I can't believe it. He whiffs on the scoop, and Boyamafe makes it himself. This is the luck they need after the successful onside. They start on the 42. Gino gets standing tall, scanning. He rifles left, and off the mark, he wanted Metcalf coming across late on that one. 3 for 35 left on the play clock. Second down now. They snap. Steps left. Hit as he throws, and it goes straight into the dirt with the pressure from Collier on that one. The clock will stay stopped. Here is third down from the pistol. It is another pass. Staying patient. Rifles middle, and Lockett cannot hold on as he eats a massive shot from Kaiser White, and that will set up yet another fourth down. Here we go. This could be their last chance of the game. Fourth down. What do? Ball is snapped. Fires left, and it is batted away by Fenton. A great play by the 26-year-old secures the turnover on downs, and that may be the end of Seattle's chances in this one. The Cardinal offense is backed out, and their only goal is to run this clock out. They start on the Seattle 42, 3 tight end set. Clement, the lone back. He moves left, and Diggs drags him down by the ankle near the line of scrimmage, and that may even be a loss on that one. Moving to second down now, Connors enters the game. Now he moving left, turns upfield, across the marker, and he's brought down by multiple defenders near the 30, and that will be enough to move the chains, as we now will be hitting the 2-minute warning with the Cardinals in position to take a Week 18 win. Final 2 minutes of the game now. Cardinals driving on the 31. They give to Clement, pushing up the middle. He is dropped after a solid gain, but now there's a Cardinal down, and it's once again the rookie John Gaines, and he will get checked out yet again by the medical staff. That will end up using one of Arizona's timeouts due to the injury. So what do they have to do here? They will hand off Clement again. Gets wide left. Turns the corner. And he is dropped near the 15 as Seattle is forced to use their timeout. As we are hearing Gaines has a strained knee, and they will end his day there. Minute 51 left. Staying heavy here. Another for Clement. Goes middle and set down as Seattle uses their second timeout. Now down to one timeout. 2nd and 8. They give to Connor, caught on the center, and Ioannidis drops him behind the line as they use that final timeout. So now we have third down from the 15. A first will clinch this game. Give to Connor, no, play action, slings it left, finds Togei, who goes to the ground to secure it, but they mark him just short, so that will be fourth down, and now they have another decision to make. And they're going for it. 4th and 1 from the 5. They failed the first time. Now it's a QB sneak, and he gets it. Arizona has clinched the win with that very first down. Victory formation. They kneel, and the Arizona Cardinals have finished the regular season with their backup unit picking up a big-time win, 24-10 over the Seattle Seahawks. I hope you all enjoyed. Now both squads can refocus and prepare for the wild card round of the playoffs. Seattle will be welcoming the Eagles, and we will have to see who the Cardinals draw on their return to the playoffs.